welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I am going to talk about how to solve the trigonometric equation of a sine theta plus b cos theta equals c. In this video, I am going to discuss step by step how to solve this equation. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button below for more video coming soon. And if you feel that this video can really help you to understand this topic, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Today in this video, I am going to talk about how to solve the trigonometry equations in the form a sine theta plus b cos theta equals c, where a, b, and c are constants. When we say solve, means we need to find the value of the theta. So when solving this kind of equation, there are two cases. It depends on the value of c. So first case, if the value of c is equal to 0. So if c is equal to 0, so means a sine theta plus b cos theta is equal to 0. Now we shift the cos to the right hand side, becomes a sine theta equals negative b cos theta. Now we can do cross multiply, becomes sine theta over cos theta equals negative b over a. Then we know that sine over cos is equal to tangent. So tangent theta is equal to negative b over a. Then from here we can find the value of theta is equal to arctangent negative b over a. Now we go to the second case. If c is not equal to 0, so if c is not equal to 0, then we are not able to change the expression a sine theta plus b cos theta into tangent theta. So in this case, we can change the expression a sine theta plus b cos theta into an expression that we call it as R formula. So what is R formula? Then we look at here. So R formula is the expression that is in the form R sine theta plus or minus alpha, or R cos theta plus or minus alpha, where R is a positive value and alpha is a value which is greater than 0 and less than pi over 2. Now when we look at here, there are two types of R formula. It depends on the expression given here. If the expression given is a sine theta plus b cos theta, then the R formula is R sine theta plus alpha. If the expression is R sine theta minus b cos theta, then the R formula is R sine theta minus alpha. Now if the expression is a cos theta plus b sine theta, then the R formula is R cos theta minus alpha. Then if the expression is a cos theta minus b sine theta, then the R formula is R cos theta plus alpha. So in this case, since the expression is a sine theta plus b cos theta, so we need to identify the correct R formula, which is R sine theta plus alpha. Now after we have changed the expression a sine theta plus b cos theta into the correct R formula, now we can solve the equation now. First, we shift R to the right hand side, becomes sine theta plus alpha equals c over R. Then theta plus alpha, it is equal to arcsine C over R. Then finally, we are able to find theta is equal to negative alpha plus arcsine C over R. So now generally, if we want to use R formula to solve this equation, so the first thing we need to do is we must find the value of R and also the value of alpha before we use this R formula to find the value of theta. Now in this example, I try to show you how to use R formula to solve 3 cos theta plus sin theta equals 1. Now since C is not equal to 0, it is equal to 1. So first thing, we need to change 3 cos theta plus sin theta into R formula. So now first thing we need to do is we need to identify the correct R formula. Now based on the formula, since the expression is 3 cos theta plus sin theta, so means we look at the R formula, it is same as the second R formula, which is A cos theta plus B sin theta. So the R formula we need to use is R cos theta minus alpha. So we choose this R formula. So that is R cos theta minus alpha. Now after determine the correct R formula, next what we need to do is we need to expand cos theta minus alpha based on this trigonometry identity. So means after expand, we will get cos theta cos alpha plus sin theta and sin alpha. Then after that, we expand the R. So after expand the R, we got R cos theta cos alpha plus R sin theta sin alpha. Now we try to rearrange this term so that cos on the right hand side and the rest on the left hand side. So after we arrange this R cos alpha multiply cos theta, and same as this, we try to arrange sin theta on the right hand side, R sin alpha on the left. Now we are doing this because we are going to compare the coefficient of cos theta and sin theta on the left hand side and also on the right hand side. Now when we comparing the coefficient of cos theta, on the left hand side is 3, on the right hand side is R cos alpha. So same thing, when we need to compare the coefficient of sin theta for the equation on the left and on the right. So now when we compare the coefficient of sin theta, we found that the left hand side is 1 and right hand side is R sin alpha. Now we can use these two equations to find the value of R and alpha. So first we find the value of R first. So to find the value of R, we need to cancel off cos alpha and sin alpha. So to do this, we can use the formula cos square alpha plus sin square alpha equals 1. Now cos alpha we can get from the first equation where cos alpha is equal to 3 over R And from the second equation, sine alpha is equal to 1 over r. Now we substitute the value of cos alpha and sine alpha here, so becomes 3 over r squared plus 1 over r squared equals 1. Now we try to simplify. That is 9 over r squared plus 1 over r squared. It is equal to 1. So when we cross multiply, 9 plus 1 is r squared. Then r is equal to square root of 10. So here we take the positive square root of 10. We don't take negative square root of 10 because we know that r is a positive value. Now we go to alpha. So to find the alpha, first we use sine alpha divided by cos alpha, which is 1 over r divided by 3 over r. We do this because we know that sine over cos, it is equal to tangent. So tangent alpha is equal to 1 over 3 after simplified. So means alpha is equal to arctangent 1 over 3. So when we press the calculator, we find that alpha is equal to 0.3218. Then after that, after we have got the value of r and alpha, now we can substitute this value back into the equation. So therefore, the equation is 3 cos theta plus sine theta equals 1. So this expression, now we change to r formula. So r is square root of 10 cos theta minus alpha. Alpha is equal to 0.3218 equals 1. Now we shift square root of 10 to the right hand side, becomes cos theta minus 0.3218 equals 1 over square root of 10. So now because 1 over square root of 10 is a positive value, means for arc cos we need to take the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So for the first quadrant, when we press the calculator, arc cos 1 over square root of 10, it is 1.2491. So after we press the arc cos, we will get theta minus 0.3218. So the first quadrant is 1.2490. Now for the fourth quadrant, we need to use 2 pi minus 1.2490, that is equal to 5.0341. So this is the value in the fourth quadrant. Then finally we shift 0.3218 to the right hand side. So therefore theta is equal to 1.5708 and 5.3559. Now let's try this question. So from this question, we can see that the question has been divided into 3 small parts. First part, you are asked to express 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta in the form r sine theta minus alpha. Then second part, state the maximum and minimum value of 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta minus 6. Then finally solve the equation 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta equals 6. Let's try one by one. Now first, express 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta in the form r sine theta minus alpha. This means that we need to change 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta in r formula. But now we can see that r formula has been chosen. That is, we must use r sine theta minus alpha. So first we need to expand the sine theta minus alpha by using the trigonometry identity here. So after expand, we will get sine theta cos alpha minus cos theta sine alpha. Then we expand r becomes r sine theta cos alpha minus r cos theta sine alpha. Then after that, we need to rearrange the terms so that sine on the right hand side, r cos alpha on the left hand side, because later on we need to compare the coefficient. So after rearrange, we will get r cos alpha sine theta, then r sine alpha cos theta. Then now we need to compare the coefficient of sine theta and cos theta one by one. First, we compare the coefficient for sine theta. Now on the left hand side, in front of sine theta is 5. On the right hand side, in front of sine theta, it is r cos alpha. For comparing the cos theta, on the left hand side is negative 8. On the right hand side is negative r sine alpha. Now based on these two equations, now we need to calculate the r. Now we try to cancel off the cos alpha and cos and sine alpha by using the formula cos square alpha plus sine square alpha equals 1. And we know that from the first equation, cos alpha is equal to 5 over r, and sine alpha is equal to 8 over r. Now we substitute this value into the equation. Therefore, we will get 5 over r squared plus 8 over r squared equals 1. Then when we simplify, we will get 25 plus 64 equals r power 2. Then r is equal to positive value square root of 89. Then now we go to alpha. So we use sine alpha divided by cos alpha equals 8 over r divided by 5 over r. Sine over cos, it is tangent. Then after simplifying this one, we will get 8 over 5. That means alpha is equal to arctangent 8 over 5, which is 1.0122. Therefore, now we substitute back the value of r and alpha into the equation to complete the equation. So that 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta is equal to r, which is square root of 89 sine theta minus alpha, which is 1.0122. So for the first part of the question, this is the answer. Now we go to the second part. State the maximum and minimum values of 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta minus 6. Now when we compare the question with the answer in the first part, we find that 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta actually can be replaced with the answer from the first part, that is square root of 89 sine theta minus 1.022. So now we replace the value with the answer from the first part. Then when we look at the value here, square root of 89 is always the same and minus 6 is always the same, means the value for the whole expression is depends on the sine theta minus 1.0122. depends on the value of data. But then when we look at the graph of the sine function, we find that the maximum value for sine is positive 1, the minimum value for sine is negative 1. So means we have two possible values. One is positive 1 and the other one is negative 1 for sine function. Then first we simplify the value. So the first possible is square root of 89 minus 6. The second possible value is negative square root of 89 minus 6. Then when we compare these two values, we find that this is greater than the negative 1. So therefore, we can make conclusion that the maximum value for 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta minus 6 is square root of 89 minus 6. Then as for the minimum value, that is negative square root of 89 minus 6. Now we go to the last part of the question. Solve the equation 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta equals 6. Now when we compare the equation with the answer from the first part, we find that we can replace 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta with the R formula that we have got in the first part. So now 5 sine theta minus 8 cos theta is replaced with square root of 89 sine theta minus 1.0122 equals 6. Then we shift the square root of 89 to the right hand side, becomes sine theta minus 1.0122 equals 6 over square root of 89. Now to find theta minus 1.0122, we can use arc sine. So when we know that 6 over square root of 89 is a positive value, means we need to take the first quadrant and the second quadrant. So when we press calculator, we find that the value is 0.6893. Now as for the second quadrant, we need to use pi minus 0.6893 and it is equal to 2.4523. So means here we can write the first value 0.6893 and the second value 2.4523. Then finally we shift the value 1.0122 to the right hand side. Therefore theta is equal to 1.7015 and equal to 3.4645. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in next video.